Welcome to the Roundhouse Roundup, Episode 8. This week we're going to be talking about Vanguard Princess and Evolution 2009, or as I like to call it, Why Edma, Why? But first, just a reminder that in about a week's time, King of Fighters 12 is coming out on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. In the next episode of Roundhouse Roundup, the full review. But first, as featured on Kotaku, Vanguard Princess is a doujin fighter by a former Capcom employee. It's got a lot of girls. In fact, they're all girls. Tried it out, downloaded it, had to finagle Windows to get it to work. What you need to do is, in your regional settings, set non-Unicode language to be Japanese and the game will boot up just fine. I had no problem with the game getting to recognize my Xbox 360 controller, so that was pretty good. That was a good sign. The game is pretty basic. You've got what I am now dubbing, and a lot of the internet has dubbed, the Animu control system, which is 3 buttons, light, medium, hard, and a 4th button that does something. In Blaze Blue, it's a drive button. In Melty Blood, it's... well, I still can't figure out Melty Blood. And in this game, it calls your helper out to do something. In this game, you select 2 characters, your main character and a backup character. And the backup character can be summoned for a price. You have a meter that charges, and it can go up to 5 levels, and having that person attack costs 1 or 2 levels, depending upon what kind of attack you want. The animation's really good. For a doujin game, it is really good. Character design, I mean, some of the characters look so goddamn like the same person. I would say, you want ice cream cone? Both of them say yes. They look a lot alike. It doesn't have that they're all basically the same height. They all have what appears to be the same face. But the style of play, it's quite stylized. You can't do super jumps, but you've got these big attacks. You've got a mecha chick who will bust out this giant laser. You've got this woman with a giant sword. You've got a woman with an even larger magic staff. The one weird thing about this game is that the combo system is even more limited than Street Fighter 2 in some ways. You can't do 2-in-1s. Not that I've noticed anyway. You can't cancel a normal attack into a special attack. Someone correct me on this, but I swear I couldn't do it. And I'm pretty good at fighting games. However, creative use of your helper character can get some pretty sweet combos. Not to mention, the way you do combos in this game is pretty neat. You can put the opponent in a variety of stuns and then beat on them for as long as you can keep them in the air or stunned. A quick combo with the main character, Yui, ducking hard slash, all known in the business as 2C, and then as they're popped up in the air, do your super. It's a fun game. It's a free download. Go ahead and pick it up because it's free. It's not going to take up too much space in your hard drive, and it's kind of fun. If not for a small diversion, maybe there'll be some people out there who get into it. The latest version is 1.01, and that includes some balance changes, which I can't be arsed to figure out because I didn't play the original game. Why, Edma? Why'd you do it? Evolution 2009 was last night. Really exciting matches. If you were watching Justin Wong versus Daigo in the finals, that was some of the most heart-stopping stuff I've ever seen in fighting games. Normally Justin Wong plays Rufus. He also played Abel last night, but his surprise character was Balrog, good old boxer buddy, and he took it to Daigo like Daigo's never had a fight in a long time. Justin actually won a match in Street Fighter tournaments. The winner of the winner's bracket fights the winner of the loser's bracket, in which case the winner of the loser's bracket must win 2 matches, and the winner of the winner's bracket must only win 1 match. So Justin won his make good match. Winning against Daigo Umehara is pretty tough. If you've seen the GameStop tournament finals, that was, I believe, a 5-0 affair or a 5-1 affair. But Justin Wong made it a very, very close match. I am taking it to losing 3-1 in the second set. But some of that play was amazing. Perfectly timed dashes, EX dashes, hitting the good old bread and butter to ultra. But Daigo throws fireballs at a range that is not sane to throw fireballs. He will throw them at point blank range, and he will hit with them because he has the fear. He can put the fear in you. the man is known for his psychic dragon punches, so that's definitely something to be looking forward to. But as to what I'm alluding to, obviously people who know me know that I'm a big fan, a follower of Ed Ma. He beat me at California Regionals, and he beat me at the Street Fighter Gallery Nucleus tournament. It's an honor to fight the guy. But I also am a fan of him because I think he's a guy who represents the upper echelons of play, and I think that if I'd hit my diving grabs off of with Vega at the Gallery Nucleus tournament, sometimes I wonder what would have happened. But I did lose, and he is one of the best players in the country, so I think I need to keep on dreaming. That said, normally he plays Akuma. He's known for his Ken. Lately he's been playing Akuma. He played Zangief as a surprise against Justin Wong and lost big time. He didn't get a single spinning pile driver. I don't know what he was trying to do. I watched that match, and you know, Ed, if you're watching, what was going on there? That was a weird, what was that? Well, not too much point in dwelling about it. Other highlights from Evolution 2009 include Sanford Kelly playing Cammy in a tournament, which is neat because you don't see a lot of console-exclusive characters in a major tournament, but he played Cammy, and he played Cammy with such precision it reminded me of Kai's El Fuerte. You might remember Kai from the Street Fighter Art Gallery. He was the El Fuerte that won the whole tournament. I remember him for his ability to start and stop his runs when he wanted, and Sanford Kelly was throwing Cammy's cannon strike, which is her aerial diving kick, at immediately. It was crazy. But what I remember most from Evolution 2009 is watching the final match, and the crowd both getting completely insane, and then quieting to a complete, deathly silent quiet, because that match was so heart-stopping. I seriously recommend you find the footage. I know IGN Insider streaming the footage. Later on there will be a DVD, and I'm picking it up. Watching Evolution has really made me want to get back into more tournaments. I'm going to start being more regular at Arcade Infinity in Rowland Heights. They have a pretty good scene over there, and they have King of Fighters 12 if I get bored, but they've got some great Street Fighter 4 play, and I want all of you to find out of any tournaments that are going on in your local area. If you're not sure, go to www.shoryuken.com, go to the forums, and check out the tournaments sub-forum. It'll be definitely the best way to find out what's going on in your area. Obviously kind of a slow news week this week, but next week, as stated, the King of Fighters 12 review for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Until then, keep watching Roundhouse Roundup for all the news, reviews, previews, and other news. And be sure to email me, Ted, at gamesandme.